Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another episode on Raj's Garage. This time we are back in Southampton at Exotic and Supercar. We're going to check on the progress of my manual 355 GTS. The car's been here for a few months. It's needed a massive engine overhaul. So let's get inside, let's find Ashley, mic him up, and we'll see what the current status of my engine is. Bought this 355 in December, so 6 months ago. The car was a running car, but was running like a bag. Had an engine misfire, hadn't been serviced for a while, the brakes weren't running right. It was a car that had been used well, 57,000 miles, and in the last 2 or 3 years hadn't been looked after. So we dropped the car off to Exotic and Supercar here in Southampton back in February from memory. They've had the engine out, they've had to order a whole load of parts. They've been working on the car whilst working on all the customers' jobs as well. So in between jobs, that way obviously we keep the labor costs slightly down. But now, from what I can see, the engine has been put back together and it's only a matter of days before the engine goes back into the car. So let's grab Ashley, he's over here, we've marked him up.
How you doing?
Very good. Let's have a catch up. And as you can see, guys, just look at this 355 engine. Isn't that a work of art? Ashley, I've got to say, I've got a grin from ear to ear because that is a work of art. She does look pretty, doesn't she?
Bit different from when you last saw it.
There's no way that anybody could say that this engine has done 57,000 miles.
No.
Not the way it looks now.
No.
Let's just start with the shiny red bits.
Cam covers obviously got removed, fully refurbished, back to the factory, all cleaned off. We've put obviously new gaskets on there. The nuts are all original, but all just been nicely cleaned. Whilst this was off, we've also checked all your valve clearances, make sure that's all good, checked all the condition of all the caps.
Awesome.
We've also done the front cam seals as well, so that's all been done. All the Tubi manifolds are on, new gaskets, new studs, new nuts.
Did they fit on like a glove with a straightforward? Because they're designed for this earlier car, aren't they, for the earlier 355?
No, they're perfect, lovely fitment. You've supplied a few new pipes which are fitted.
Just to remind you guys, and some of you that are new to the channel, when I purchased the car, it came with boxes and boxes of new parts, goodies that the previous owner had purchased probably within the last year of ownership, because he was actually planning to do this. And in the end, he decided against that, and I managed to sort of steal the car from him. So a lot of these parts are parts that I've supplied. Some of them are obviously parts that Exotic and Supercar have had to source. But as you were just saying, these pipes are the ones that I supplied.
Yep. And we've obviously, your old water pump was in good usable condition.
Okay.
If you didn't have one here, I wouldn't have replaced it.
Right.
But you've had a brand new one there.
So we've got a brand new water
pump. So you've got
pump.
the old one in the box ready to take with you, but the new one is all fitted.
Perfect.
Behind there, we've got the new cam belts, new cam belt idler bearings, both of them. The tensioners were good. So all behind there is all in perfect condition. Auxiliary belts are all new, which you supplied them as well. It's not going to be easy to see, but you supplied...
Is it two belts or one belt?
Yep, two cam belts, two individual belts, two idler bearings, two tensioners. Replaced all the injector seals because they were all in the box as well.
Yes.
So we've just done that out of precaution.
Would you have done that if they were not in the box? Did they need replacing?
It's more about customer. I could phone you up and advise it, but it's always your sort of up
It's
to
my
you.
call, it's my
It's your
shout.
call, yeah.
Okay.
Like with the water pump, if you didn't have a new one and I phoned you up and said there's slight play, it's your call. Obviously, we can't make decisions on how to spend your money. We can only advise.
Of course.
Below, we've cleaned all the oil pipes, they've all been cleaned up.
This was filthy.
Yeah.
The whole engine was filthy.
Yeah.
So rather than replacing all these pipes here, which would be very costly, just taking them off and clean them.
Take them off, cleaned them all as best you can. All down underneath here has all been cleaned as well. All along here. Obviously, when the car's up in the air, I finished the underside for anything that's dripped around the bottom.
Sure.
So gearbox has been out. We've redone the drive shaft boots because they were split.
Of course,
so we've done both of them. Your gearbox mounts have been changed. Your engine mounts have been changed as well.
Gearbox gaskets were changed as well because there was a slight leak.
We had a little bit of a question mark, didn't we, whether it was leaking or not. But when I removed the gearbox and removed the back plate cover, half the gasket was missing. Right. It just had sealer. Someone's just filled it up with sealer. So gasket's been done, rear main seal has been done. This is your refurbished starter motor as well?
Yes, so the starter motor had started to fail.
Yep, which is our intermittent starting fault. Yep.
And the cost of a replacement starter motor, brand new one, was considerably more than a refurbished starter motor.
Yep.
And you get a 2-year warranty.
Yeah, 2-year warranty.
So we've gone for a refurbished starter motor. I noticed the heat shields, you repaired those?
Repaired them the best we can, repainted them so they look nice. Just that precaution motors all out, had a little look inside with what you can see. The oil looked, when it drained, the oil was lovely, there's no swarf. All the pinions look clean. I removed the rear bellows and just to have a little look in there, just to check there's nothing untoward while we were there.
Right.
All looked good. It looks fairly new inside. So you might have an invoice for that somewhere. And obviously you've got your new oil filter on there. I've cleaned up all the throttle linkage in the middle, so make sure it's all nice and free. So we know that's all going to be lovely when the cable goes back on.
And obviously the inlet manifolds.
All been cleaned, all inside's been checked, all the rubbers have been checked.
They look brand new.
Yeah, everything in there's lovely. We've replaced the nuts where they've needed replacing, but we've not gone full engine out, strip it all down, repowder coat it all. It's a lovely, usable 57,000 mile car.
Yeah.
This is just factory and clean.
I think if this was a trailer queen with 15, 20,000 miles, then potentially we would have stripped everything back, powder coated everything and just gone back to an OEM finish, maybe OEM plus. But because this has been used and I want to continue using it, we haven't gone in that deep, and obviously keep costs down, labor, man hours and so on. As regards to the springs and shocks, as you can see, they are the original ones. They probably are from factory.
Yeah.
So these are 30 years old. We will be replacing the shocks ourselves. We'll talk about it in a subsequent episode where we're doing that ourselves at Car Security. Now we've got some goodies on the floor there as well. Shall we open those up?
Yep.
Gotta say, this does look impressive. I can't believe that's the engine out of my car. I'm shocked and blown away. Now, one thing some of you eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed is the Challenge grille is on. So originally this car had the standard red rear grille, the painted grille. I don't mind that, but I prefer the Challenge grille. I know some of you are on the fence with that. Let me know in the comments what you think. For me, this is a no-brainer. And one thing I've noticed whilst going through some of the spares that have come off the car are the state of the original spark plugs. So these are the spark plugs that were in the car. And as you can see, they have seen better days. I mean, that one there is absolutely rank. And that's probably part of the reason why the car was running like a We obviously now have brand new spark plugs, which are the correct ones because this is an earlier 355 engine. The calipers as well also, they've been sent off to get refurbished. So they are going to be back.
End of this week.
Oh, so
end of this week.
We are talking imminently.
Yep. So these are like last couple of pieces to my puzzle. If you can have I'll let you have a little first little look at your coolant. So that's your coolant tank, that one.
Okay. Ooh.
I don't know if you can remember how that looked.
Yes. Grotty. That looks factory fresh.
I don't know if you remember your oil tank. Just makes a massive difference. Everyone wants to see in the engine bays in these cars.
Oh wow. Again, factory fresh. Super clean.
And all we've got is your rear roll bar. It just
back to OEM finish.
Yep.
So in the engine bay, Ashley and the team have given it a really good clean. We've got a new fuel filter here. We've got one new rad coming because this one has a little weep, and that will get replaced. But yeah, this is so different as well from when I came a few months ago. So the next step is really to get it in the car.
Get it back in and get it running.
Wow, it's all come together.
It looks lovely. I'm really happy with it.
So you're just waiting on the brake calipers, which are a matter of days. We've obviously still got the Lurini cats to go in. Will they go in once the engine?
I'll put the engine back in first. Okay.
And then we've got the Capristo rear exhaust section to go in, which are going to sound absolutely insane. I'm going to push you for a timeline now. now that you're on it, and you know the weather at the moment is amazing. And I do want to try and enjoy the car whilst the sun is out. Do you think we are, I don't know when this episode is going to go out, but do you think it could be done by the end of June? Am I pushing you?
look at me.
There you go, yes. Because you want the ramp, don't you?
There you go, boss man, spoke then. There we go.
We've got two of Nick's cars on the ramps there, his Diablo and his Testarossa. They're not going anywhere at the moment because both of those engines are out, gearboxes are out. We've got mine that's been sitting there, I think, since February. So I'm sure you'd probably want to see the back of this and start using the ramp.
Oh, there's loads of cars here, a lot to see the back of.
Right, so there we have it, guys. A quick catch up here at Exotic and Supercar with Ashley. As you can see, the engine is all back together. She does look very pretty. It's only a matter of days before the engine's back in the 355. The rear section of the exhaust will go in. The oil tank will obviously go back in. The brake calipers will arrive, they'll go back in. There's a new radiator to be fitted. And then it's obviously a matter of getting all the fluids in, get the car tested and back on the road. So in the next episode, we will be driving the car and I'll be driving it away from here, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, guys, quick catch up here at Exotic and Supercar. Thank you very much,
No worries.
Ashley.
Pleasure.
As you can see around me, there are some really lovely supercars here. There's loads of gorgeous stuff in the car park. So if you have anything exotic or supercar related, drop these guys an email, give them a call, drop them a DM on Instagram, and they can obviously look after you for any servicing needs or engine work, or, you know, if you want to go the full hog, these are your guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think on the 355 and the progress. We are nearly there now. I should be able to have this car back on the road and driving it in the next few weeks. And I know a lot of you have been messaging me because you want to hear that Capristo and Tubi setup sing, and so do I. So guys, any questions, any comments, drop them below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash the like button, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.